Kazoku. This is a word in Japanese that means family. Family is at the heart of our lives, guiding us through challenges and helping us celebrate our happiest moments. Some people are fortunate to have close-knit families that they rarely complain about, while others come from more painful or complicated backgrounds and choose not to speak of it. But no matter the experience, family is something that holds deep significance for everyone, in one way or another. Personally, I've become a bit of a lone wolf because of the nature of my work, but when I watch anime, I find myself deeply moved by how different shows explore family relationships. It's not just entertainment, it helps me understand the complexities of family, so I can offer more genuine, heartfelt advice when my students come to me with their own struggles. So while sitting outside this year during the school's Hanami, an event I was thrilled to be dragged to, I decided to take part in my favorite sport, people watching. Doing so, I saw groups of friends playing together, all kinds of family members talking and bonding over bentos, and couples on a flower viewing date. With all of this, I got to wondering how people get to be so close. As someone who tries to keep a distance between myself and other people, due to always being the outsider in Japan, I decided to take a step back and think, what would an ideal family look and feel like? When I start to feel or think this way, I turn to the medium I love most, anime and manga, to try to find some answers and see what other people have to say. I watched 3 shows, each portraying a family in a different way: a single parent family, a traditional family, and a found family. While watching one show in particular, something finally struck me as pure genius. And if you read your syllabus for today's video, you already know which of the 3 I'm going to talk about. So grab your Voss and salmon roll, as today we are going to talk about the best found family anime you forgot about. Class is now in session. In case this is your first time you are hearing the phrase found family, let me explain what it is. The found family, or family of choice trope, refers to a device in literature and media where a group of characters find themselves united in a family bond based on shared experiences, mutual understanding, and interpersonal connection. A modern example of a show that most new anime fans will know by name is Spy Family. That anime does very well at showing us how well a relationship of trust and loyalty can form a sense of genuine emotional connection the more time they spend together. And of course, Anya is adorable, but not the cutest little ball of joy. Nothing can stand atop of my precious daughter, Tita, from the Trails in the Sky series. Ah, Tita, who's daddy's favorite? Sorry, what were we talking about? Right, the found family you forgot about. So, Hinamatsuri, this show is just pure fun, but it also made me cry at a few parts. It takes the found family to another level, and I really enjoy it. So, let's break down what makes this show so special to me. While reveling in his successful cinching of a prized Voss for his collection, Yoshifumi Nitta, a yakuza member, is rudely interrupted when a large, peculiar capsule suddenly appears out of nowhere and falls on his head. He opens the capsule to reveal a young, blue-haired girl who doesn't divulge anything about herself, but her name, Hina, and the fact that she possesses immense power. As if things couldn't get any worse, she loses control and unleashes an explosion if her powers remained unused. Faced with no other choice, Nitta finds himself becoming her caregiver. And this is an interesting idea, as Nitta becomes a father at the drop of a Voss, and is a very enjoyable look at what I think this show does well for its found family. Nitta is your overly charismatic yakuza guy, while Hina is a deadpanned, futuristic girl of some sort. And I just love it. Their relationship is very unique. Of course, Hina is that straight man trope, but it's done right. Throughout the show, we see their relationship grow as father and daughter, and it is being built slowly but surely. Even at one point, we see Nitta go on a date that he's been trying to get for a while, but all he can talk about is Hina. He was put off at first by her deadpan personality, but he grows to love her like a true father by the end of the season. Once again, the show is very powerful at showing us what a found family does. He willingly chooses to take care of her, and because of this, they form a true and genuine connection. However, this relationship is overshadowed by the true best girl of this series. So let's talk about how this show portrays a realistic look on being homeless. Anzu is the second child with special abilities to appear in this show, but her life is far from easy. Unlike Hina, she didn't wind up in some rando's house, she wound up on the streets. So she has to steal just to survive, and this is constantly puts her in the path of those chasing her. Eventually though, she's taken in by a local homeless group in the city. There, she builds a strong connection and learns important life values like respecting what little she has and always working for her food. She no longer wants to steal or accept handouts. While yes, she is a bit arrogant at first, we come to understand that she's truly a good person who just lacked a solid foundation due to her upbringing. She is pure at heart, and this realization brought me to tears. With this, we see a realistic portrayal of homelessness, which will build into her character when she's taken in by an older couple later in the season. It's here that we see how much being homeless has shaped her. She now views something as simple as an 800 yen bowl of ramen as a luxury, which is just so pure. She's too young, and watching how she continues to grow throughout the show, we see her learn how to treat customers in restaurants, to even just trying to find a way to buy a thank you gift for the old couple who took her in, later realizing that the value of the gift doesn't matter, and just giving them some coupons for massages was enough to make them smile. Throughout Anzu's story, we see two different kinds of found families. One with the local homeless community, and one with the restaurant owners. She is, without a doubt, the best girl in this show. She is pure and must be protected at all costs. And I personally feel bad for her, and I'm glad that she was taken in by that old couple at some point near the end of the season. She deserved it. So, after looking at this show very deeply and overthinking stuff the way that I do through my laughter and tears, I can say without a doubt that found families are what I believe is an ideal family. From the fact that we choose these connections versus being born into a relationship. There is more acceptance and support, and just overall a lot more freedom from expectations that can be found in a traditional family lineup, especially here in Japan. Oh boy, I feel bad for some of my students. In this professor's opinion, I believe that found families are the true embodiment of the idea of unconditional love and care, but in a way that is consciously chosen, making the connection deeper and more meaningful. But you know what? That's just my 2 cents. What do you guys think about found families? What is your favorite kind of family? Let me know down in the hate lab below which family trope in anime is your favorite. In the meantime, I'm gonna go relive some memories with this ball of adorableness. Aww, who's the cutest little scientist with a cannon? Forgot you're a powerhouse. Okay. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Do me a solid and hit that black or red button near my name so that the Kumicho will not, cut off my head. So, until next time, guys, I'm Professor Plague. Class dismissed.